Hi everyone.
Hello.
여러분 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Hi everyone.
오랜만이에요.
여러분 오랜만이에요. And Seungwan is back.
Yes, I'm back right
Yeah.
here. Back on the microphone.
Are you happy to come back?
Sure.
Okay.
Of course. 당연하죠. 지난 라이브에서는 혼자 하셨죠?
네, I did the live class by
Alone.
myself last time.
So-
I was really lonely.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
I could tell that you
I
are.
definitely wanted you to come back.
눈빛이. 아,
Is this the fake?
네.
여러분 안녕하세요. 엔지리님, 애플, 랜디, 자비비 안녕하세요 여러분.
안녕하세요. 웨일즈에서 안녕하세요. Film 42 TV.
웨일즈.
웨일즈에서.
여러분 안녕하세요.
서머님 안녕하세요.
니디님 안녕하세요.
또 오셨네요.
네, welcome back. M, Doro, and yeah, welcome everyone.
네, 잘 지내셨죠?
네, 저는 잘 지냈습니다.
She even bought a new dress for this live.
Yeah, I got this new dress.
Yay! How does she look?
Does it look okay on me? Oh, K-님이 I finally made it for a live class. I usually catch up afterwards. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, 이준님이 your books are so helpful. Thank you so much. M님 너무 예쁘세요. 감사합니다. 감사합니다, 여러분.
The dress is beautiful. Yeah.
와, 쌤님이 I am inspired by you guys.
We
감사해요.
also
Yeah.
are inspired by you guys.
Yeah, that's so
네.
true. We got a lot of inspirations
맞아요.
from our learners, especially when we make some content. So yeah, thank you so much.
네. Do we
현우
look alike,
선.
by the way?
Yeah, do we look alike?
Because we heard that
Yeah,
from one of our co-workers today.
yeah,
With this clothes,
yeah.
in this clothes.
남매 같다고 하셨어요.
Mm.
Do we look like siblings? 현우 said 빙수 먹고 싶어요. Speaking of 빙수, how
Actually,
could you
they're
order-
having a bingsu party right now.
Yeah.
While we're here.
How could you order 빙수 while we're doing live class? 현우님 감사해요.
네. But we like here better.
Yeah, we like to
Yeah.
have fun with
we
you
don't
guys.
have to go to that
Yeah.
bingsu party.
We don't need 빙수.
This is our party, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you do look alike. 비슷하게 생겼다고.
아니요, 진짜 달라요, 랜디님.
랜디님 아니요, 진짜 달라. 방탄소년단이나 블랙핑크를 아시나요? 당연히 알죠.
당연히 알죠. 저는
BTS.
방탄소년단 좋아해요. 노래 많이
Blackpink.
듣고.
맞아요.
블랙핑크도 좋아하고.
네, 여러분. So, before we get into our live class, there is one big announcement, right? One exciting announcement.
맞아요.
뭐가 있죠?
바로
바로
book sale.
book sale. Okay.
You can see here.
Right here. So guys, we're having a book sale right now. It's from the 11th to 25th. So make sure to go to our website, talktomeinkorean.com, and you'll see the bookstore tab on our website.
Right.
So you can get 10% off on our books, individual books, and 15% off on our bundles.
Bundles.
Yeah. 그래서 여러분 혹시 책을 사고 싶으셨다면 지금이 기회예요.
맞아요. Don't
네.
miss this chance.
Don't miss on this opportunity. Excited! I love your books. Thank you. Oh, Anne 님이 did the class just start? Yes.
네, 방금 시작했어요.
Yeah.
We just started the class, so welcome everyone.
하루만 님이 I'm so happy for the book sale. I want to buy so many of them. 좋아요. 지금이 기회예요. Now is
You'll
the best
find
timing.
so many books that you would like. 정말 많을 거예요.
네, 맞아요.
그리고 그럼 시작해 볼까요?
네, 좋습니다.
As you can see from the title, today's topic is how to not forget what you've studied.
Yes.
How to not forget what you've studied.
Yeah, that's a really important topic, right? So,
Right.
in other words, how to remember what you've learned longer.
Longer.
Yeah.
So if you remember something longer, that means you're not forgetting about it.
Yeah.
그렇죠?
So it's the same thing.
맞아요.
So, do you guys have any tips, your own tips, on how to remember what you've studied longer?
맞아요. Can you share them with
Yeah.
us?
Yeah, please share them with us in the comments. 댓글로 알려주세요.
네.
댓글로 한번 알려주세요.
When you study, when you memorize like words and expressions, how do you keep them in your brain? How do you keep them from going away?
Yeah. Oh, Angel said, any tips for, could you scroll it up a little bit? Yeah. Any tips or what book should we buy first? So you can go to our bookstore and there is a filter. So
Right.
you can filter all of our books by theme or level. So yeah, click on your level, click on the purpose, your studying purpose, and you can find the suitable book bundles for you.
맞아요.
네. 오, 민디님, 드라마 보며 복습. That's really important. Yeah, that's really good.
And when you love that drama or movies, it'll be more effective.
Yeah.
진짜로.
맞아요. 그리고 무나님은
네. 자꾸
I try repeating them daily. That's so important. I think our learners already know all the tips.
그러게요.
네. 아, 너무 중요한 얘기가 나왔어요.
뭐죠?
Anu Prita says, try to use it in daily life as much as I can.
맞아요.
맞아요.
To not forget.
Yes.
If you
너무너무
don't
중요하죠?
use, you'll end up forgetting about
Yeah.
all of them. Like even if you studied so hard,
Yeah. So
네, 잊어버릴 거예요.
네, 잊어버릴 거예요. So I think the takeaway is to repeat it over and over again so you can put that knowledge from short-term memory into the long-term memory, right?
네, 맞아요.
So today we're going to be talking about some specific tips on how to make your short-term memory into the long-term memory.
맞아요.
네. 아, 너무 좋아요. Lucky 님이 I record myself speaking in Korean. That's good. Yeah, that's a very, very good
So
way.
using by yourself.
Yeah. And I think that's good because when you record yourself and listen to it again, that means you are speaking it out loud and you're also listening to your speech.
맞아요.
So that means you are using more than two senses, right? That's really important. So this is my tip. So whenever I try to remember or memorize some new vocabulary words or some new grammar, I try hard to use as many senses as I can. So for example, let's say I picked up a new Korean word like 까먹다. Do you guys
까먹다.
know what 까먹다 means? 여러분 까먹다가 무슨 뜻인지 아세요? 까먹다. It's a very casual way to say to forget something. So when I pick up this word, I don't just say 까먹다 to forget, 까먹다 to forget. I don't do that. I always try to speak it out loud and write it on the paper.
까먹다.
까먹다.
까먹다 like this.
Yeah, 까먹다, 까먹다. So you speak it and as you speak it, you hear it, right? So try to use many senses as you
Right.
can.
And when you write the word down on the paper, then someone said like use the muscle memory.
Oh yeah,
Like
muscle
your
memory.
hand, your fingers, and your arm muscle
Yeah.
are remembering
Yeah,
that
it-
word, right? Like
It
this.
definitely helps.
이렇게 되는 거죠.
네, 맞아요. So, yeah. And I'm also a visual learner, so I like to look up some image. Yeah,
Image.
images, and when there is no image, I also like to draw one for myself.
She's a good drawer.
Thank
Good
you.
painter. So if you like drawing, if you're good at drawing, you can create your own image. Create an image by yourself. Like 까먹다. How can you draw it?
Yeah, you can draw a person,
Like with some.
question mark. Yeah.
맞아요. 그렇게.
네, 그렇게 하는 편이에요.
Then it'll remain longer. Right?
Yeah, for sure. And if you need to find something, if you need to find some visual aids, I recommend you go to Google Image and
Google
type
Image.
in the word, right?
맞아요.
맞아요.
So if you so you can see as many images as you can.
Yeah, true, true. 맞아요.
Just draw a question mark.
Yeah, for 까먹다, draw
네.
a question mark. That's
맞아요.
perfect.
그런 식으로 할 수 있어요.
Oh, yeah, Randy says the same thing. I use Google Images for new vocabulary because I'm bad at drawing. 좋았어요. 우리 그러면 구글 이미지 한번 들어가 볼까요?
좋아요.
Yeah.
구글 이미지.
Let us show you how we do. Oh.
네.
그래서 뭐, for example, if you want to type in a word like 인형, and go to the image
Images.
tab.
It's a bit slow.
Yeah, you see so many 인형 right here. 인형.
Yeah. So these are 인형. Oh, these are 인형.
Yeah, and by looking, while you're looking at these images, you tell yourself it's 인형 out loud. 이렇게 하시면 좋아요.
맞아요.
And it's also useful when you try to find the real meaning and usage of a specific word. So, for example, the Korean word 인형, unlike a doll in English, 인형 is mostly used for stuffed animals, right? As you can see. So by looking up on Google, yeah, you can find how this word is actually used in sentences.
Yeah, and we actually put up a post about this. Like when you type in doll, you can see this kind of image. But when you type in 인형, you can see more of these kind of like stuffed animal.
Yeah.
So, but when you just look up on the dictionary, like 인형, then you can see just doll.
Yeah,
the
maybe.
word doll right there. So to study more correctly, it's better to look up on Google.
Yes, that is true.
So if you so go to our Twitter and check out that post.
Yeah, it's really interesting though, considering the fact that 인형 means
맞아요.
human shape, but it's more about stuffed animals. GH 청님이, I think it's always useful to join a language club with native Koreans and going out for dinner, hang out with them. When it comes to language, application is key. Yeah, 맞아요.
맞아요. 그러면 다시 돌아가서
Loki님은, I also started downloading the transcripts from short videos, vlogs. I watch and then keep repeating the video until I get the gist of it. Also, I write down all the words that I still don't know. 와, 너무 좋은 방법이에요.
Yeah, I still don't understand.
네.
맞아요.
So whenever you try to watch a video or a vlog, I recommend you watch one video that has transcripts. Yeah, that's definitely helps more.
맞아요.
네. 여러분, 그러면 승환 선생님은 어떤 팁이 있어요?
I actually have I can talk about this when we talk after we show you this workbooks. This is our workbooks, Talk to Me Korean workbook.
Yeah.
So if you have like Talk to Me Korean textbooks and study, and you can review what you've learned from the book with this book.
Yes, true,
So,
true.
As you can see from here, Talk to Me Korean workbook series, this is actually one tip that we can give you.
Yeah.
How to not forget what you've learned, what you've
Yeah.
studied.
So later in this live class, we're going to solve the questions, solve the quizzes on our workbooks together,
Right.
and we will show you how to apply all the tips that we discussed with our workbooks.
맞아요.
네.
So if you go to our website here, and
Yeah, let us show you where you can find our workbooks.
there's a bookstore tab right here on the top right. And yeah, Talk to Me Korean book sale is going
Yeah,
on.
we're having a sale.
네, 그리고 on the left side, you can see this pink button here. And you can open up the filter here. So check the grammar.
Then you'll see all of our books that are related to grammar.
맞아요.
네. 이렇게 다양한 책들이 있어요. So if there are any books that you wanted to buy, this is the right timing. Go to our website, talktomekorean.com,
네.
and get them.
So we have level 1 workbook here to level 9. Level 10 is not here yet. It'll come out soon.
Yes.
그래서 오늘
네.
we're going to study grammar with this book and see if this is really helpful and effective.
Yes.
네.
마나사님이 저는 늦었어요 했는데 it's okay. It has been only 18 minutes since we started.
맞아요.
So yeah, you're on the right time.
그러면 if you guys have this Talk to Me Korean workbook level 3, you can study with us with your own book.
Yeah, bring your book.
네. 그래서 오늘 할 레벨은 레벨 3 책,
네.
레벨 3 책을 한번 볼 거예요.
네. Also, we're also going to study some quizzes on level 6. So, yeah, even if you're an intermediate learner, please don't leave.
맞아요.
Stay with us. 네, 좋아요. 그러면 승환
네.
선생님의 팁은 뭐예요?
제 팁은 so my tip is this is what I actually used and so back in high school.
Back in high school.
Back in high school.
Like, you did 10
when
years
I was-
ago? 20 years ago?
Not 20, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So I was putting so much of time and effort into like preparing for university application admission.
Yeah. 수능.
So I had
수능.
to solve so many workbooks
Yeah.
on every like subject,
Yeah.
math, science, and all that.
Uh-huh.
And this is what I realized, what I learned by myself. So when there's a book
Yeah.
like this, repeating this one book over and over again is really helpful.
Oh, so you solve the same questions on the same book over and over?
Right.
Oh,
So you might think like, I already finished this book, so I'm done.
yeah, throw it away.
Graduation.
Yeah.
But if you repeat that book, if you look up the book again, then you'll find yourself, oh, what was that? I forgot it.
Oh, yeah.
I did solve this problem.
Yeah, have I
solve
ever
this-
solved this problem before?
solve this question, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
그런 순간이 분명 있어요.
Yeah, I think that happened a lot to me too.
맞아요. 그래서 I always solve one book, finish one book at least 3 times.
At least 3 times.
맞아요.
That's a lot of commitment.
최소한 3번씩은 한 책을
Oh.
똑같은 책을 봤어요.
So is there anyone who uses the same method as 승환? 승환 선생님처럼 공부해 보신 적 있으세요? 한 책을 여러 번 푸는 거. Oh, same.
정말요?
Yeah.
저도요라고도 하시고
We want to read your ID, but it's impossible to read your ID. 마네사. 네. 와, 많이 그렇게 하시네요. Keith Wei 님이 Yeah, I practice certain phrases and words over and over again. 저도요. Kybers. K-Kybers.
K-Tybers.
Tybers.
Tybers. 네. 이런 식으로 저랑 똑같은 방법으로 공부하시는 분들도 많은 것 같아요.
네, 그런 거 같네요.
So there's another tip. Like if you write down all the answers on this book here, then it's you can see your answers there.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
right?
it could be a hurdle when you repeat this book, right?
맞아요. So I always prepared an extra notebook so that I can write down all the answers there. And this book is gonna be a new one.
Oh.
계속 새 책인 거예요.
Oh.
So I just marked if I got the question wrong or right, and except that I didn't even check, like I didn't even write a thing.
Oh.
그래서 after like several times, then you'll see like on the top of each question there's a circle or X or triangle. Like if you got the question right, I marked the circle there, and if I got it wrong, X, and if I got it wrong but I knew
It was
Like,
when it was a mistake.
when it was a mistake,
you
then
draw a triangle.
I gave it a triangle.
Yeah, that's
So,
good.
When you got like 3 circles in a row, that means it's all yours.
Oh, you
So
know
you're-
it exactly.
completely know about that concept
Yeah,
or
that's good.
how to solve the problem. But when you got like 1 circle, then X, it means you knew how to solve it, but later you forgot about it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you
So
can actually track yourself, track your studying.
Yeah, that's good.
그래서 이 방법으로 공부를 해보면 정말 좋을 거예요. So when you're preparing an exam or test, it'll be really helpful.
민디님이 I think to repeating same books is sometimes boring. Yeah, that's why I also told you that it's a lot of commitment. So I also read someone said that's you're really hardworking. Yeah, so I really respect that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. 근데 그거 너무 힘들 것 같아요.
Oh.
네, 쉽진 않아요. 왜냐면 yeah, I felt like I want a new book. New book where I can see new questions and problems. 그래서 똑같은 걸 계속 보는 게 뭔가 좋지 않은 것 같다고 생각한 적도 있지만
네.
but
It'll be helpful. Yeah.
네, I can guarantee.
Yeah. We can guarantee that it's gonna be helpful.
맞아요.
And I also like to, when you study some new vocabulary, I like to think of a specific situation where I would use this word. So think of a very funny, very specific situation and imagine that you're having a conversation using that word.
Right.
That's definitely helpful.
So actually repetition
Yeah, repetition is really important.
is everything actually.
맞아요.
And then image, what was the right repetition? Oh, that was the image, create an image.
You mean draw an image or like use some visual aids?
Right.
Yeah.
And examples.
Yeah, examples.
Example sentences.
That'll be helpful.
And
Yeah.
using many other senses.
맞아요.
Using
Here, listen to your
senses of your
voice and
body.
speak it out loud, write it yourself. And when you smell a good smell, try to express that in Korean. 그런 식으로도 후각을 사용할 수 있어요. You can use your smell. 그렇게 할 수 있을 것 같아요.
But before all that, you need to accept that forgetting is actually a very natural process.
Yeah, so even if you keep forgetting some things, don't worry too much. Yeah, it's a natural process, and yeah.
We're not computers.
Yeah, we're not
only
computers.
human.
Oh, K-님이, me too. I have post-it notes everywhere. Yeah, it's the same as me. I always put the sticky notes on my wall so I can keep seeing the words that I want to memorize.
Yeah. Even on her seat.
Yeah.
In the office, she
Yeah.
has so many sticky
Sticky
notes here and there.
Yeah.
좋아요. 그러면 이 책을 진짜 한번 공부를 해볼까요?
네, 좋습니다.
그러면 레벨 3에 괜찮은 챕터를 한번 찾아볼게요. 이거 어때요?
좋아요.
Do you guys know the positional words in Korea? Like top, like back,
Yeah,
under, beside.
Yeah, do you guys know the expressions for positions in Korean? So, for example, here are my fists. So this one is in front of the other fist, right? How do you say that? 이것은 여기
앞에.
Yes,
있어요.
앞에, in front of. In front of는 앞에예요, 앞에. 네, 좋아요. What about next to?
What about using this 흑임자 우유 right here? Actually, I brought this 우유 for her
Yeah.
because she told me to bring one
Yeah.
before we start this live class.
I was afraid if my stomach started making a weird sound again.
So this is a
Lifeline.
bean milk.
Yeah, bean. I'm not sure if it's a bean, but I don't know. It tastes really good. So let's say this milk is next to my hand. 제 손 next to. What is
옆에.
next to? Next to 옆에. 맞아요?
Right.
Beside something 옆에. What about here? 여기는 뭐라고 해요? Behind something? Behind
Milk is behind
my hand.
her fist.
Yeah.
Her hand. 어디에 있죠?
여기는 어딜까요, 여러분? 맞았어요. 도로님이 뒤에라고 해주셨어요. PS님 뒤에.
뒤에.
앞에, 옆에, 뒤에.
또
여기는 어디예요? 여기는 어딜까요? On top of something. On top of something. 여긴 어디예요? 네, Summer님 위에.
Oh, thank you for the super chat.
Learn Japanese online.
Yeah.
아리가또 고자이마스.
Arigato. So if after you master the Korean language, you can move on to Japanese. We are the two languages are actually very similar.
Yeah, they're really
So
similar.
After you master Korean, you'll find it very easy.
Yeah, 맞아요.
Do you know any Japanese words?
I know 아리가또 고자이마스.
That means thank you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyways, thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat.
And what about here? 여기는?
좀 더 올려주세요.
네, 여기는?
So the milk is under the fist.
Yeah.
어디에 있는 걸까요? Under.
Yeah. Below something is
밑에.
맞았어요. 밑에.
맞아요. 아래라고 할 수도 있죠.
네.
밑에.
밑에. 그래서 다시 한번 앞에,
옆에.
옆에,
뒤에.
뒤에,
위에.
위에,
밑에.
밑에. So let's try to apply the tip that we discussed together. So if you are alone in your room, if you can speak out loud, try repeating everything after us.
맞아요.
Okay?
앞에.
앞에,
옆에.
옆에. What is this?
위에.
위에,
밑에.
밑에. The last one?
뒤에.
뒤에. 좋았어요. 리나타님 감사합니다. Thank you for the super chat.
안녕.
안녕. super chat 감사해요.
That character is so cute. Like just dancing.
Yeah. 좋아요.
네.
그러면 we learned this new expressions. So it's time for us to review it.
So we can see it from the workbook. Here.
Yes. 좋아요.
네.
So
So you can see these images, and that's how we. These images are we put in on this workbook so that you can remember longer.
yeah. Use some visual aids
Yeah, we have so many different types of exercises
on our
on our workbook.
Yeah.
So like writing, reading,
Dictation.
fill in the blank, multiple choice, like situational expressions.
Yeah.
And this is one of them.
좋아요. 우리 복습을 해봐요, 여러분.
네.
뒤에는 어디예요? 뒤에. So which one is 뒤에? Which one is 뒤에?
There's
여러분,
a little
알려주세요.
pyramid and a ball.
뒤에는 yes. D.
뒤에. 뒤에. 뒤에.
Yeah, 뒤에.
뒤에.
D에 있죠,
네,
D에.
D. 뒤에는 D.
네.
그리고
공이 뒤에 있어요.
공이 뒤에
공이
있어요.
뒤에 있어요. 그러면 여러분 앞에는 어디 있어요? 앞에는 어디 있어요? A 맞아요.
A에 있죠?
네, 앞에는 A.
A죠.
좋아요. 위에는 어디 있어요? 위에는 어디 있어요? 네, B.
B.
맞았어요. 위에 있어요.
위에 있어요.
그
좀
다음.
내려볼게요.
네. 밑에는 어디예요?
Meat.
밑?
Not meat. 밑에.
밑에는
Under.
어디예요? Under something? E 맞아요.
네.
Someone asked what is the difference between 밑에 and 아래.
아래.
They're pretty much interchangeable. So
They're very similar.
in this case, you can say 아래에
Yeah.
있어요. 아래에 있어요.
맞아요.
네, 이렇게 쓰시면 돼요. 자, 마지막. 옆에는 C.
C 하나 남았죠?
네, 옆에 있어요. 이렇게 하시면 됩니다.
맞아요.
아이고, 헛. 잘했어요.
다음
좋습니다.
문제로 넘어가 볼게요.
네, let's go to another questions.
자, 이 빈칸을 채우면 돼요. You can fill in this blank right there.
Using the vocabulary up here.
네.
네. You wanna go 경화? You wanna do 경화?
네, 제가 경화 할게요. 우리 어디에서 만날 거예요?
은행 어디서? In
은행?
front of the bank.
In front of the bank. 은행 어디에서 만날 거예요? 그쵸?
네.
In front
은행?
of the bank.
So, what is the answer? 은행 앞에서. 그렇죠?
네, 앞에서. 은행 앞에서요.
은행 앞에서요. 네. 마네사님 잘하셨습니다. 서머님 앞에. 도로님 은행 앞에. 좋아요. The next sentence, next question. Oh, I wanna do 재석.
재석?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm a big fan of 재석.
Yeah, it's a name of celebrities, right? 재석 and 광수. If you are a big fan of Running Man,
Yeah.
그러면 이 이름들을 아마 알 거예요.
맞아요.
Yeah, you know this name.
재석, 저 강아지 보여요?
어디요?
저기요. It's on top of the car. 저기요. 자동차 어디에 있죠? 자동차
Top of the car.
자동차 여러분 알려주세요. 자동차 위에 있어요.
위에
네,
있어요.
자동차 위에
위에
있어요.
있어요.
광수
안 보여요.
지금은 now it's under the car. Now it's under the car.
네.
지금은
차
아래에
있어요. 아니면 차 밑에
밑에.
있어요.
네, 지금은 차 아래에 있어요. 차 밑에 있어요.
네.
잘하셨습니다.
So you can imagine this situation is happening.
Yeah.
Like someone is asking, 저 강아지 보여요? Do you see that dog? And the other person is like, where? And right there, it's on the top of the car.
맞아요.
그런 상황이, this situation, 이런 상황이 머릿속에 잘 그려지면 당연히 이런 we, meet, these words will remain in your memory
Yeah.
for a longer period of time.
네, 맞아요.
그렇게
그러면
되겠죠?
네, 다음 문제로 넘어가 볼까요?
좋아요.
Alright, the next question. 경은 반지를 잃어버렸어요. I've lost my ring.
Oh no.
Look under the couch.
Look
여러분,
under the couch.
What is under?
the couch.
under 소파
밑에 보세요.
소파 밑에 보세요. 소파 밑에 보세요.
소파 밑에 보세요.
네, it wasn't under the couch. 소파 밑에 없었어요. 소파 밑에 없었어요. You can also say 소파 아래에 보세요. 소파 아래에 없었어요. 그렇죠?
네.
아이고. 네.
You can
그러면
use your eraser.
Yeah, I have my eraser. And the third one is look behind the couch as well.
Behind. Behind 어디죠?
Behind.
뒤에.
맞았어요. 뒤에.
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 Look behind the couch as well. 뒤에도 보세요.
네, 소파. 뒤에도.
Oh, yeah, she's drawing.
하하.
Ah,
하하. This is not a bed. This is a sofa. This is a sofa, everyone.
what's that?
Ring.
Ring. Very
Cute.
huge. Very
네,
huge ring.
다이아몬드
It's almost,
반지예요.
the size are like similar. It'll be very expensive.
Yeah, expensive ring.
I mean, how could you not find that ring if it's that big? 이렇게 큰데 어떻게 못 찾아요? 어떻게
네.
잃어버려요?
소파 뒤에 있었어요.
옆에 있는 거 아니에요 지금?
뒤에요, 뒤.
뒤.
네, 뒤입니다. 여러분.
뒤에 있었다고 해요?
네, 뒤에 있었어요. 좋아요.
좋습니다.
그러면 다음으로 넘어갈까요?
The next question is actually a dictation test. So if you have this book, you can listen to the audio file, and like one of our teachers would read this sentence with the
맞아요,
full
맞아요.
sentence. 은행은
네.
학교 blah blah 있어요. So that you can fill in the blank. 네, 그러면 요거는 넘어갈게요. 이
네.
문제는 다시 판서로 넘어가서
따단.
이제 we've done this
One lesson from level 3.
맞아요.
So we're gonna move on to another lesson. So what are we gonna learn?
let's go to level 6.
Level 6? Okay.
For intermediate learners, but it's not gonna be that difficult.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that difficult.
Yeah, because Yeji's here.
Yeah, because
the
I'm
best
here.
Korean teacher ever is here, so
Yeah.
don't worry.
So even if you're a beginner learner, please don't worry because we're gonna explain everything in an easy way so you can understand. So let's study a part from level 6 textbook.
Yeah, level 6 workbook, textbook, and we're gonna introduce lesson.
We're gonna introduce how to say for in order
Lesson
to.
18.
네, 맞아요.
Or.
Or.
Do you know how to say or in
yes,
Korea?
or. We skipped that in order to part and then we came to or.
Or.
여러분, or 어떻게 말해요? For example,
Yeji or I'm not Yeji or Seungwan.
예지 or 승환.
No, Yeji or Seungwan.
So are they 예지 or 승환 or 승환 or 예지? Yeah, how do you say that?
Yeji or Seungwan. Seungwan or Yeji.
Oh.
Can you say that in Korean?
사람들이 많이 얘기를 해주셨어요.
아니면
아니면
이나
요코님, I'm still on level 2. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
어렵지 않아요. 또는.
또는
좋아요.
네.
예지 또는 승환. 그리고 또 이나 루나님 이나.
맞아요. 그래서 이렇게 말할 수 있죠.
네.
예지 아니면 승환.
네.
승환 아니면 예지. 이렇게 말할 수 있어요.
네. 아니면을
네.
쓸 수 있습니다, 여러분.
아니면.
So
And-
actually we are going to learn 3 ways to say or in Korean. So the number 1 is 아니면, and number 2 is 이나, and number 3 is
거나.
맞아요, 여러분. 이렇게 오늘 3개 배워볼 거예요.
이나. When do you use 이나?
So when do you use 이나? 이나는 언제 써요, 여러분? 이나 is used when you link more than 2 nouns, right?
맞아요.
When you link nouns. For example, 승환이나 예지, 석진이나 현우, 사과나 배 이렇게 하면 돼요.
맞아요.
Yeah, so when the noun ends with a vowel, you put 나, and when the noun ends with a consonant, you put 이나.
맞아요.
네, 맞아요.
So you have to say 예지 나 승환, not 예지 이나 승환.
맞아요.
not 승환 나 예지.
네. 그러면 거나는 언제 써요? When do you use 거나? 승환?
So we use 이나 for nouns. So we use 거나 for verbs.
맞아요. 거나는 verb S죠. 동사 S죠.
맞아요. 그래서 can you say eat or sleep in Korea?
So you're gonna eat or sleep. How do you say that in Korean? Eat or sleep. 먹거나 자거나 이렇게 얘기하시면 돼요.
Stem.
먹거나
자거나.
네.
or 자거나 먹거나.
네, 맞아요.
Or
써주실래요?
you can
네.
drink this milk. 마시거나.
안 마시거나.
안 마시거나.
네, 그렇게
안 마실
말할 수
거예요,
있어요.
근데?
안 마실래요. 오늘은 안 마셔도 될 것 같아요.
네. 먹거나
네, 먹거나
자거나.
자거나 그렇게 얘기할 수 있습니다. 그러면 아니나는 언제 써요, 여러분? 아니나는 언제 써요?
아니면?
아니면.
아니나. What is 아니나?
아니면은 언제 써요? 아니면 is pretty flexible compared to 이나 or 거나.
맞아요.
So you can use 아니면 to link more than two sentences. Like
밥을
밥을 먹어요.
먹을 거예요? 아니면 안 먹을 거예요?
네, 밥을 먹을 거예요? 아니면 안 먹을 거예요?
밥을
먹을 거예요?
아니면
안 먹을 거예요? 오늘 라이브 수업을 들을 거예요? 아니면 안 들을 거예요?
맞아요. 라이브 수업을 볼 거예요? 런닝맨을 아니면 런닝맨을 볼 거예요. 이렇게 할 수
네,
있죠.
그렇게 쓸 수 있어요.
라이브 수업을 볼 거예요? Are you gonna watch the live class or watch Running Man?
Yeah.
아니면
And you can also use it for nouns too. For example, 영화 아니면 드라마를 볼 거예요. 영화 아니면 드라마를 볼 거예요.
네.
이렇게도 쓸 수 있죠?
그리고 심지어 you can even put 아니면 between 거나 and the next action verb. 그래서 여기 먹거나 자거나가 있잖아요.
네.
You can say 먹거나 아니면 자거나.
네.
You can even say like this.
맞아요. 먹거나 아니면
자거나. So this is how we say or in Korean. So let's check through the workbook level 6.
좋습니다.
네.
Let's review what we've just learned with our workbooks. 좋아요, 여러분.
네.
자,
Another
여러분,
images right
what is
here.
the first image?
아,
첫 번째 그림 뭐예요? 첫 번째 그림
맛있겠다.
승환 선생님 이거 좋아하세요?
좋아요. I like this food. Actually, this is an image. I don't like it. I don't eat image, but I like that food. 좋아해요.
네,
뭐예요?
저도 좋아해요. 이거는 여러분 김밥이죠, 김밥.
김밥.
맞았어요. PS님이 김밥. And the next food is cake. 케이크.
맞아요.
케이크. 네, 그러면 여러분 뭐 먹을 거예요? 뭐 먹을 거예요?
저는 케이크요.
케이크요? 그러면 저는 김밥을 먹을게요.
근데 만약에 둘 중에 하나를 먹고 싶어요.
네.
You wanna eat 김밥 or cake. You're going to eat cake or 김밥. Then using 이나. So make the sentence. Make the Korean sentence using 이나.
Oh, yeah. Let's make a sentence using 이나. How do you say? 김밥.
It ends with the consonant
So
비읍.
you want to put it that ends with consonant 비읍. So you want to put 이나. 김밥 이나.
케이크.
혓. 김밥이나
케이크를
케이크를 먹을 거예요. 김밥이나 케이크를 먹을 거예요.
So 김밥나 케이크를 wrong. 김밥거나 케이크를 no.
네.
케이크이나 김밥 no.
네.
김밥이나 케이크를 먹을 거예요. 네,
네,
다들
좋아요,
잘
좋아요.
써주고 계시네요.
아니면 이렇게도 얘기할 수 있어요. 김밥을 we are going to use 거나 this time. 거나. How do you say 김밥? How do you use 거나 in this case? 김밥을 먹거나. My
space?
handwriting is so bad, so I'm gonna write it again. Actually, my handwriting is not that bad, but it's really hard to write pretty using this using this one. 김밥을 김밥을
먹거나
네, 김밥을 먹거나
케이크를
먹을 거예요.
거예요.
김밥을 먹거나 케이크를 먹을 거예요. 네,
맞아요.
좋아요. 다음 문제로 가볼까요?
좋아요.
네, 회사에 어떻게 가요?
여기 또 있다.
Oh, yeah. A hidden one. 어떻게 연락할 거예요?
We almost skipped the question number 10.
Yeah. 어떻게 연락할 거예요?
연락하다.
Yeah, 연락하다. 연락하다 무슨 뜻이에요, 여러분?
연락하다가 뭐죠?
연락하다는 to contact.
맞아요.
연락하다. 어떻게 연락할 거예요? 이거 뭐죠, 여러분? It's
The left one is
yeah, to call.
to call.
To call.
And the right one is
text.
text message. 맞죠?
네. 전화 그리고 문자. So how do you put them in a sentence?
전화를
이나? 이나? 전화를 하거나
because it's
네.
it's the verb 하다. So you have to attach 거나.
전화를 하거나 문자를 보낼 거예요.
거예요.
그러면 이나를 써서 한번 만들어 볼까요? 전화 나 문자를 보낼 거예요. But in this case, yeah, 문자를 할 거예요. 전화나 문자를 할 거예요.
좋아요.
Yeah, I changed the verb from 보내다 to 하다 because we don't say 전화를 보내다. We
맞아요.
say 전화를 하다 or 문자를 하다.
하다.
문자를 보내다 can be more correct, but in colloquial Korean we say 문자를 하다 a lot.
문자해.
네, 문자해.
문자
Text me.
할게.
응, 문자
I'll
할게.
text you.
네, 이렇게 할 수 있어요.
맞아요. 하나만 더 마지막으로 풀어볼까요?
네, 좋아요.
The last question here.
Yeah. And I just saw the comment. 전화를 받거나, 전화를 받다. 전화를 받다는 it means to receive a call.
받다. To
네,
receive.
이거는 to receive a call이라서
맞아요.
그래서 전화를 하다, 전화를 걸다 이게 맞아요.
맞아요.
The next one. 회사에 어떻게 가요? 여러분 회사에 어떻게 가요? 이건 뭐예요, 승환 씨?
뭐죠?
이거 뭐예요, 여러분? 이거는
It's a bus.
버스예요.
버스.
버스. 그리고
밑에 있는 건
이거
subway.
뭐예요?
Subway.
Is it a subway? I thought it's a train.
Yeah, it can be train.
우리 그러면 지하철로 해봅시다.
지하철.
지하철. 버스 그리고 지하철. This time let's make a sentence using 아니면.
아니면 좋아요.
아니면 여러분 이번에는 아니면을 가지고 문장을 한번 만들어 봐요.
회사에 어떻게 가요? 버스
아니면 지하철을 타고 가요. 버스 아니면 지하철을 타고 가요. 아니면 이렇게도 쓸 수 있어요. Okay.
버스를
My handwriting is amazing. 버스를 타요. 아니면
버스를
버스를 타요.
타고 가요?
네, 아니면 지하철을 버스를 타요. 아니면 지하철을 타요. You can also say 버스를 타고 가요. 아니면 지하철을 타고 가요.
맞아요.
Yeah, either one is fine.
네.
네,
저-
좋습니다.
I actually took subway.
네. 저도 지하철을 타요. 여러분은 뭐를 타시나요? So try to make your own example sentence that you're likely to use in a certain conversation.
맞아요.
네.
그래서 you can use other words instead of bus or 지하철, like taxi
네.
or 기차
네.
or your own
자전거?
car. 자전거 되죠? bicycle.
네, 자전거. bicycle. 이거는
맞아요.
train, taxi. 네.
네, 그래서
네.
이렇게 우리 워크북도 같이 풀어봤어요.
네, 맞아요.
So there are many images that you can see, and there are many example sentences that you can fill in, or you can make your own. So after studying with Talk to Me Korean textbooks, these workbooks will be a very great materials for the review.
yeah. 맞아요.
네.
네, 좋습니다, 여러분.
그래서 오늘 이렇게 했지만 이렇게 we've done level 3 and 6.
아하.
I'm pretty sure that they weren't that difficult to follow.
Yeah,
네.
so go to our website and you'll see all levels of workbooks except for 10.
맞아요.
So go to our website and check out the workbook of your level. 여러분 레벨에 맞는 워크북 찾아서 한번 공부해 보세요.
네. So it's time to wrap up.
Yeah, it's
이제
time to
곧
wrap
가야
up.
돼요.
네.
Already an hour has passed.
Yeah. Did you guys enjoy today's lesson? 오늘 수업 어떠셨어요?
재밌었나요?
여러분 그러면 저희는 또 다음 라이브 때 돌아올게요.
네, 다음 라이브가 언제가 될까요?
Is it a secret?
글쎄요. 알려드릴 수도 있죠.
Yeah, we can tell that we'll come back soon.
맞아요.
네, 곧 다시 돌아올게요. 네.
I'm trying to find end live button.
All right. Thank you everyone for joining today's live class and we will come back soon.
맞아요.
Bye. But maybe
Where's
we
the
should
button?
do it for another hour because Seungwan is having a hard time finding an end button. So yeah, we can just chat.
어딨지?
제가 한번 찾아볼게요.
잠깐만 여기 있다.
네.
네.
여러분 진짜
안녕.
안녕.